Hi, fourth graders. It's officially the last week or the last days of school. Tomorrow was technically our last day of school. But I wanted to make this video because it's a tradition in my classroom that I read you a book on the last day of school. This is a book that's really special to me, that was originally read to me by my fifth grade teacher, to kind of express my emotions at the year being over and you guys moving on. This is different for me because I've never been able to have a class not go to middle school since I taught fifth grade for my first 2 years of teaching. So it's really comforting to know that I still get to see you guys as fifth graders, especially since our year was cut short. Before I start, I just want to say how much I enjoyed having you all as students. Each of you is so amazing in your own way, and I am so proud of the people that you are and the people that you grew to be this year. I know that there was moments where we were frustrated and upset, and times were difficult, and especially moving into this virtual learning was really difficult for me, and I know for you also, because I didn't get to see you and teach you the way I would like to. So I just wanted to say how much I appreciate all of you and really do care about every single one of you so very much. And I hope that you know that, and I always have. My goal was always to make you the best person that you can be. And I know that you guys are all amazing people with who you are now. And, it's always good to grow and to learn. And that's my job. And I feel like I did a pretty good job of helping you grow and learn this year. So with that being said, this is the book that I'm reading you. You may have read it before. It's called Oh, the Places You'll Go. Like I said, this was first read to me by my fifth grade teacher when I was going to middle school. I know we're in fourth grade, but I still think it's relevant to the end of the year. So I'm going to read this to you, and hopefully it will resonate with you. It's about kind of moving on in life, okay? So yeah. Oh, the Places You'll Go by Dr. Seuss. Congratulations! Today is your day. You're off to great places. You're off and away. You have brains in your head. You have feet in your shoes. You can steer yourself in any direction you choose. You're on your own, and you know what you know, and you are the guy or girl who will decide where to go. Try to hold it up so you can see the pictures a little bit. You'll look up and down streets, look 'em over with care. About some you will say, I don't choose to go there. With your head full of brains and your shoes full of fear, you're too smart to go down any not-so-good street. And you may not find any you'll want to go down. In that case, of course, you'll head straight out of town. It's opener there in the wide open air. Out there, things can happen and frequently do to people as brainy and footsy as you. And when things start to happen, don't worry, don't stew. You'll go right along. You'll start some happening too. Oh, the places you'll go. You'll be on your way up. You'll be seeing great sights. You'll join the high flyers who will soar to high heights. You won't lag behind because you'll have the speed. You'll pass the whole gang and you'll soon take the lead. Wherever you fly, you'll be best of the best. Wherever you go, you will top all the rest. Except when you don't, because sometimes you won't. I'm sorry to say so, but sadly it's true that bang-ups and hang-ups can happen to you. You can get all hung up in a prickly perch, and your gang will fly on, you'll be left in a lurch. You'll come down from the lurch with an unpleasant bump, and the chances are then that you'll be in a slump. And when you're in a slump, you're not in for much fun. Unslumping yourself is not easily done. You will come to a place where the streets are not marked. Some windows are lighted, but mostly they're dark. A place you could sprain both your elbow and chin. Do you dare to stay out? Do you dare to go in? How much can you lose? How much can you win? And if you go in, should you turn left or right? Or right and 3/4, or maybe not quite? Or go around back and sneak in from behind? Simple it's not, I'm afraid you will find, for a mind maker upper to make up his mind. You can get so confused that you'll start in to race down long wiggled roads at a breaknecking pace, and grind on for miles across weirdish wild space, headed, I fear, toward a most useless place, the waiting place. For people just waiting for a train to go, or a bus to come, or a plane to go, or the mail to come, or the rain to go, or the phone to ring, or the snow to snow, or waiting around for a yes or a no, or waiting for their hair to grow. Everyone is just waiting. Waiting for the fish to bite, or waiting for wind to fly a kite, or waiting around for Friday night, or waiting perhaps for their Uncle Jake, or a pot to boil, or a better break, or a string of pearls, or a pair of pants, or a wig with just curls, or another chance. Everyone is just waiting. No, that's not for you. Somehow you'll escape all that waiting and staying. You'll find the bright places where boom bands are playing. With banner flip-flapping, once more you'll ride high, ready for anything under the sky. Ready because you're that kind of guy. Or girl. Oh, the places you'll go. There is fun to be done. There are points to be scored. There are games to be won. And the magical things you can do with all that bat will make you the winningest winner of all. Fame. You'll be famous as famous can be, with the whole wide world watching you win on TV. For all those people that want to be professional basketball players. Except when they don't, because sometimes they won't. I'm afraid that sometimes you'll play lonely games too. Games you can't win because you'll play against you. Playing the game with himself. And when you're alone, there's a very good chance you'll meet things that scare you right out of your pants. There are some down the road between hither and yon that can scare you so much that you won't want to go on. But you will go on. Through the weather be foul, on you will go through your enemy's prowl. On you will go through the hacking cracks howl, onward up many a frightening creek, though your arms may get sore and your sneakers may leak. On you will hike, and I know you'll hike far and face up to your problems, whatever they are. You'll get mixed up, of course, as you already know. You'll get mixed up with many strange birds as you go. So be sure when you step with care and great tact. And remember that life's a great balancing act. Just never forget to be your dexterous and deft, and never mix up your right foot with your left. And will you succeed? Yes, you will indeed. 98 and 3/4% guaranteed. Kid, you'll move mountains. So, be your name Bobom or Bixie or Bray or Mordecai, Aliavid, Alan O'Shea. You're off to great places. Today is your day. Your mountain is waiting, so get on your way. And as you can see, I got a little emotional there at the end. I think the good thing about this is that, and I think it resonates with me so much because as I get older and have things that have happened to me, the parts where he talks about, you know, those low moments where they get lost or they're mixed up with the wrong people are very true of growing up. So with all of that, you know, my hope and my want for all of you is that you know that there are always people that care about you, number one, that you can rely on to go to whatever's going on in your life, and they will be there for me. Me being one of them, I will always be there for you, no matter how old you get. Number two, that there are going to be moments in your life where there aren't good places, and you're not in a good place, and you feel low, and you feel lost, and you feel confused. And I like when they went into the waiting place, because that's a really hard place to get stuck, is just kind of waiting for things to happen. And unfortunately, that's kind of what our life is right now with all of this happening, that we're kind of stuck in this waiting place, waiting for things to get better. And unfortunately, we don't really have control over that. But the part that always gets me is the second to last page, where it says, "And will you succeed? Yes, you will. 98 3/4% guaranteed. Kid, you'll move mountains." So with that, it's, although life can get down, you can get down in life and things will be hard, and there's times where it may not seem like you can keep going. You always will. There's always something else to look forward to. And no matter what, you're going to succeed. So with all of that, before I get more emotional, I want to say I love you all. I'm so happy that I was able to be your 4th grade teacher. I'm always here for you. Like I said, I've missed seeing your guys' face every 2 weeks, or for the last 2 months. I was in our classroom yesterday packing it up for the summer, and it was really hard to know that I didn't get those 2 months with you. But like I said, I'll see you next year, and that kind of gives me a little bit of comfort. And I can't wait to see the amazing things that he'll do in the next few years. So with that being said, I'll end this video. Just know that I love you all so much. I'm always here for you. And I hope to see you all soon. Stay safe. Have a fantastic summer. I'll miss you all so much. And I hope I can see you again in the fall.